Alright, well this is pretty much the first entry to Follow Me Foodie, the first video blog entry. This week's topic, I figured that I'm going to check out Poutine. So I thought it'd be a really cool, cool time to check out what else people are coming up with and how they're reinventing these poutines. Who doesn't enjoy a good poutine, right? I guess with poutines, I can't say that I'm like an uber fan of poutine, and I have poutines kind of every single day or every single week for that matter, but it's something that I indulge in once in a while, and there's always the after clubbing or after a night out. It seems like every restaurant I go to, I always see poutine on the menu now, whether it's a classic poutine or a reinvented poutine. It just seems like they're coming up left, right, and center. Maybe I should check out what the hype is all about. How many ways can you reinvent something, right? And I know there's got to be tons of ways, and I'm just curious to see what those are. Some people use beef gravy, chicken gravies, pork gravies. I know in Montreal and even some places in Vancouver you can get lobster poutine, and they're getting so gourmet with it and so creative with it. I wouldn't even be surprised if they had like a vegetarian poutine or a vegan poutine. Also, just to let you know, they're not paying me for advertising or anything like that, so there's no exchange there. And I'm not, exactly gonna butcher them and say horrible things about them. The point is to tell you which one I liked the best out of the three of them, and that's just gonna be my personal thoughts, and you could totally disagree with me, which is totally fine. And if you do, I'd love to see those comments, or post them up, because that's the whole point, is just to start a discussion. But in the end, it's you like it or I don't, or I like it and you didn't. Here's Poutine Palace right there. Oh, it's called, okay, La Belle Patate. So we're going to La Belle Patate, La Brasserie, and if we can squeeze in, we're gonna go hit up Fritz as well. I'm on a quest for the best poutine on Davie Street. Okay, so we're at La Belle Patate, and this is a place that I saw when I was kind of driving down, and they specialize in poutines, and they have 30 different kinds of poutines. So I thought it looked like, the perfect place to participate in this quest for the best poutine on Davie Street. What do you think? I thought so. So anyways, yeah, let's go inside and check it out. I'm really excited because I'm getting pretty hungry too. This is my first time here, and I guess it's the door.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Being part of
sure. Oh yeah.
Quest, yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
You want to do it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You want to try one? You want to?
Yeah.
Theo, one makeup poutine, 2 small poutine, please. 2 traditional small, please. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll start outside. And
yeah, do that, and I'll make some food for you guys.
Okay, great. Thanks. Alright, so this is my first time in here, and I'm actually really surprised because outside it kind of looks like a hole in the wall, but on the inside it's actually really nice in here. Like there's, an actual seating area. Okay, I've never seen so many poutines. Fritz offers a lot of poutines too, but this seems a little bit more gourmet than Fritz. There's the traditional poutine, smoked meat. I feel like there's a little bit of a Quebec influence. Everything looks really kind of meaty too. They have a breakfast poutine, a diner poutine. See? Oh, vegetarian poutine. I told you. I knew it. I knew there would be one. So there's the vegetarian poutine. Okay, so definitely we have some Montreal flavor to this place because I can see the Montreal Canadiens hockey flag there. And I can hear the owner speaking French. Alright, so we're at La Belle Patate, and we just served us our poutines. I'm pretty freaking excited about them. It smells really good. It's kind of cute because they serve in these little takeout containers, so I'm guessing even if you don't finish it, they can just easily put a cover on it and you can just, take it to go. It looks pretty home style, pretty much what you'd expect. I see cheese curds here, and they're actually big chunks of cheese curds. Yeah, that smells really good. So let's give it a try. You want some cheese? Gotta get some cheese. You gotta get some fries, right? I want the right proportion of everything too. Okay, this might be messy, guys. That's okay. This is an authentic poutine. I can definitely tell you that for sure. It's really authentic because the cheese curds that they're using are really fresh. The cheese curds, a lot of people will sometimes use like a shredded mozzarella. It sometimes melts easier, but an authentic poutine is supposed to use fresh cheese curds, which you almost never find because they're really hard to get. And you can tell the freshness of a cheese curd when it almost starts to squeak in your teeth, and these ones do. Like, they definitely have a texture to them. I'm chewing it. It's not necessarily melting into the fries, which I can't say cheese curds are always supposed to do that, but when they're really fresh, you know, because they squeak, and these ones are pretty damn squeaky. Yeah, they're definitely squeaking. And that is really hard to find. You cannot find poutines with cheese curds this fresh. Let me move on to the gravy part. I kind of want to try it by itself. It's salty, but not overly salty. It works with the fries. It's definitely a lot. Oh, and they have some cheese curds that got in the bottom too, which is nice. Really nice and hot. There's a lot of gravy. The fries might be like a little bit, you know, they're a little bit soggy. They're not bad, but they're a little bit soggy. But they're really good. They're really flavorful. So this is the authentic poutine I was talking about, how authentic poutines are supposed to use really fresh cheese curds, which it's really hard to find a place that will do poutines with really fresh cheese curds like this. It's nothing fancy, nothing pretentious, and it's just good. And let's see, this is a small, and for a traditional poutine, a small costs $5.50. So $5.50, and you know, you're getting really fresh cheese curds, and I really think that's the most memorable part to this, is the fresh cheese curds. All right, so on to our next location.